Hello and welcome to Greg Logs. Here I have a 2020 Bentley Continental GT. This car came with a clean Carfax report and it has one previous owner. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at Greg Logs, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle, and we're going to start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper's looking perfect. What about the hood? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now we can go ahead and move on right here to this fender. And we're taking a close look at everything. We just want to know if this car has any sort of damage. This fender looks to be in perfect condition. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition as well. Again, I'm not seeing any type of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can move right here to the door. Door looks perfect. What about this fender? And this fender's in perfect condition as well. Again, I'm not seeing any sign of damage. Now we can move on right here to this wheel. And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition. I don't see any sort of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can move on right here to the back. Again, we're taking a close look at everything. We just want to know if this car has any scratches, any dents, any chips, or any other kind of damage. Wing looks perfect. And the rear bumper as well. Now we can move on to the passenger side, starting right here with this fender. I don't see any kind of damage at all. Let's move on to the wheel. And this wheel is in perfect condition, just like the last two. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this door. Perfect. What about this fender? And I can safely say that the exterior of this vehicle is in excellent condition overall. Now what about the last wheel? And just like the last three, this one is in perfect condition as well. Again, I haven't seen any sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage in any of the rims. Let's now move on to the interior of the vehicle. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear, any sort of damage in the leather, in the stitching, or anywhere else. And the only thing I notice is just wear and tear right here on the sides, as you can see on the screen. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition with no sign of major damage. Now let's move on right here to the door panel, where again, we just want to know if this car has any sort of damage to the leather, to the fabric. Everything's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. Just like the seat, the door panel is in excellent condition. Let's now move on to the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat. Again, checking to see if there's any sort of wear and tear, any sort of damage to the leather or the stitching. And just like the other side, I only see some minor wear and tear right here on the side. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's move on right here to the door panel, where again, we just want to know if there's any sorts of damage. Again, to the leather, to the fabric, to the stitching. But again, I'm not seeing any sort of scratches or tears. Just like the other side, this door panel is in excellent condition. Now I do want to mention that this car comes with an owner's manual, as you can see right here on the screen, and 2 sets of keys. Perfect. Now I want to take the time to show you the back seats. starting with this one on the passenger side. Again, we want to know if there's any type of damage or any sort of wear and tear. And right here in the base, we notice two small dents, one right here and the other one right here. Let's now take a look at the mid portion. Looks perfect. And now what about the other seat? I'm not seeing anything at all. This one is in perfect condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see right here on the dashboard on the right side, this car has 14,678 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see right there on the screen. And very important as well, it comes with a backup camera. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around the leather, any scratches, any tears, anything at all. And the only thing I noticed is a scratch right here on the right side, as you can see on the screen. But everything else seems to be in excellent condition. What about the buttons? This side looks perfect. And this side looks perfect as well. Now let's take a look at the mid console. We want to know if there's any scratches on the screen, on the knobs, the buttons, or anywhere else. Everything's looking perfect. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. The mid console is in perfect condition. Now we can take a look at the trunk of the car, and we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear along the sides or along the floor of the trunk. But as you can see, there's no source of damage at all, or there's no type of wear and tear either. The trunk is in excellent condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine. And we just want to take a quick look. Perfect. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at Gt Lux.